this.
Because there's like the Sun courses that transfer everywhere. This one isn't a Sun course. Like it's specific, but there's a website that you can go to that tells you what transfers where.
Yeah.
So I need to check it out.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of real lot of classes, like, in high school, like, my honors classes are, like, technically college.
I was like, okay.
He was really confused.
Yeah. I was confused. I was like, why? Death. I love this book, but...
do you have to do it for school? That always ruins books for me. That always ruins books for me.
This is like, this is my annotations for the first.
I hate annotating books. I hate it.
And so then it was taking me an hour to get through 2 chapters of this book. So I finally just stopped even doing that, and I just started highlighting and just kept going. So I was like, I need to finish this stupid book.
I feel you.
So I have, I have 30 pages left. 33 pages left to finish tonight and annotate.
I've got my hands like this.
I hate doing that kind of stuff.
I'm an AP Lit, and I love this book. It's a great book, and annotating it really helps me. But she gives us like over Thanksgiving break, she had us do chapters 7 through 20. So that was 13 chapters.
That's how my English teachers. I got there's one English teacher for like the honors, because honors is as high as you can go in the sophomore level, and she's super easy. And then I'm a good writer. Like that's the only reason why I'm in honors classes. I worked so hard on this research paper, and she gave me a C, and I sat down because she's like, I just don't like your writing. I just don't like your style.
Really?
Like, oh, I hate you.
That's
God. And she just I don't know. She loads on the homework and just.
That's ridiculous. Like, I hate teachers who grade based on opinion.
Yeah, she's such a. And then we literally sit in class talking about politics, and I'm like, okay, so is our lesson gonna be homework again, or?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. My teacher she's super cool, but she gives us like 3 chapters of homework a night, and then for Thanksgiving she gave us 13, and it's like. It's a break.
Yeah.
Like, we're supposed to be on a break.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of breaks. But she's cool other than that. And then, I'm an AP Calculus. Okay, I've maintained straight A's the entire time in high school. And now I have an A- in Calculus. And there's, borderline no way I'm going to get an A. And I'm so frustrated.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is the one, I was so close to a 4.0, and then I took this one class that I didn't even need to graduate because I have all my math credits, and it's dropping my GPA, and I'm like,
this French fries goes out.
I am 0.12% away from an A in this class. 0.12.
And he's not gonna give it to you.
Well, he can't. And the worst part is that the reason why my grade is low is because they changed it this year for the policy that our tests are worth 70% of our grade.
That's how it is at Corona too.
It's awful.
It's horrible.
We go here and our finals worth 25%, and then our other tests are worth 30%. So our test overall is 55% of our grade, which is reasonable. Having it be 70% of my grade, because I have all my homework, I have 100%, and the quizzes we've taken 100%. But then one test I got an 85 because I missed 2 points on it, and so I got 85% on it, and it only raises my grade by 4% having 100%. It's just I'm like, this isn't preparing me for college. This is stressing me out and making me want to cry.
That's how I feel about high school. I'm like, okay, it cannot be that much.
Yeah. My history teacher, I TA for her this year. She was my world history teacher last year. We were talking about college, and she looks at me, she's like, if you can get through high school, you can get through college. It's
like
you
the
have longer
bars.
papers and more studying, and that's basically it. It's just a more difficult version of high school. And it's not that much more. Good to know, but
yeah, I feel that. My history teacher she doesn't even. That class is so hard. It's honors world history, but it's AP because it's in college. They'll assign us 3 chapters at home pretty much every night, and then another chapter we learn every day in class, and then the test is just straight dates. That's all it is. It's just straight dates. And I'm like.
It doesn't matter when you learn history. Yeah. like learning about history isn't learning the dates that things happened. It's learning what happened
on those
and
dates.
yeah.
I mean, like general guidelines of the dates, yeah, fine, but like exact
And the
dates,
year, like the World War 1812. Which year was it? 1812.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of stuff makes sense, but like December 3rd.
yeah, and I'm like, dude,
It's like,
how do you even know? Like,
I think there was winter in this.
yeah,
That's about it.
yeah, it was cold, but okay.
Well, okay, my favorite section that we went over was the genocide section, because there's 8 stages of genocide, and I found it fascinating because, like, there were some of the things that I, like, paid attention to, and I was like, this is crazy, because, like, stuff like that is happening today.
Yeah.
And so it was, like, astounding to me. And then she had us do this activity where we were, like, it was, like,
It's
the
like you're playing it
violence
down over and over.
spectrum.
Like
What does
getting
that
it.
mean?
And
You get it on a regular
it's-
basis.
So like, we would go people and they would keep people, and we did things like
I wish.
they were like, okay, so if you spit at a pink person just because they're pink, there's that lie. It's like not violent at all, kind of violent, or like the most violent action you could ever commit against somebody. And so like you watch people like
It's like
move
the
along the
little
spectrum,
thing.
and
Okay.
I progressively got farther back.
Oh, okay.
back,
Pulling
because,
down
like
the
bordering
borders.
them because they're pink and stuff like that. But there was this one part where so it was
What?
like
Am I
spitting
doing
and all this
wrong?
stuff, and then it's like
Okay.
bullying and calling
It
someone
gets
names
turned
just because
backwards
they're a
to
pink
me.
person. And this one girl goes like back to the front
Okay.
of the room, like it's not that big of a deal. And I looked at her and I was like,
Okay.
now I understand why you're a bully. Like that's awesome, good to know. But
Yeah,
like
we
that is so violent.
in 8th grade, like we did this like whole like weekend thing where it was like called it Mini Town. I don't really know why, but like it was like activities like that, but it was like reality. Like, it was